What best sums up your relationship with rugby?
Love-hate. It's a love-hate relationship.
What word best sums up your relationship with Ireland?
I would say love.
A decade ago, in the west of Ireland, Connacht's head coach was finishing up his first season. He had grand ambitions for his team of outsiders, if he could make one signing.
You're playing Super Rugby in New Zealand. You get a call from a coach in Ireland. His name?
Yeah.
You sell it by saying what?
The vision.
Well, I'll tell you one thing he didn't say. There was a dog track around Galway.
Boys, technically, please. We were considered the worst team in Ireland, but they had aspirations to be the best team.
At that point, did you see yourself going on to play for Ireland?
No.
Under residency rules, Aki could qualify for Ireland after 3 years. Within 2, Connacht had shaken up the old order and won their first title.
I still remember that day vividly. It was such a lift within the county in Galway. Honestly, I've never seen anything like it. The best 2 weeks of my life.
The thing with Bundee and the South Pacific Islanders, we get invested in the place we live. And that's what Bundee did. He became Irish.
Not Irish enough for some. In 2017, as soon as he was eligible, Aki was called up. Few first caps have felt as controversial.
It's wrong that an Irishman, born and bred, should sit on the sideline while somebody who has no connection whatsoever with this country takes his place.
Everyone has their own opinions, you know what I mean? They have the right to have their own opinions. Yeah, I got a chance and ran with it.
How many Irish people are all over the world, living in other countries, working for other countries? And he was better than what I believe they had.
What did you have to show at that point?
Just be myself, really. Don't change for anybody, just me being me. Be the Bundee Aki that I know.
Pat Lam's prodigy was the ideal prototype for the Joe Schmidt system, the crash ball centre. In his debut Six Nations, Aki started every game, and Ireland won the Grand Slam.
He plays on the edge. He won't take a backward step. You stand there, I'll run over you. You want to run at me, I'll knock you over.
Who's the only Irish player to receive 2 red cards?
That's me, obviously. Not proud of it, but sure, look.
That's the love-hate.
It is. But at certain points, you've got to try and make a change. So I just got to make sure that I do the right thing by trying to evolve my game.
Oh, he's not stopped now. He has not stopped now.
Faster, stronger, fitter.
That line, that swerve, that unstoppable nature of his.
How would you sum up his World Cup in 2023?
Sensational. You give me Bundee belief, you give him confidence, and you give him freedom to be who he is, world class.
Aki's evolution personifies Ireland's growth under Andy Farrell. An elite fusion of physicality and flair. And becoming the first team to win successive Six Nations Grand Slams would be some way for Bundee to mark his 10th anniversary.
When you look back now, how do you define that call from Pat Lam?
Jeez, huge. If I didn't come here, where would I be, you know what I mean? If I didn't take the opportunity.
Where do you place that signing in the history of Irish rugby?
The best.
I love playing for Ireland. I love the people in Ireland. They've given nothing but love, and I could only show it back just through the way I play and the way I represent the country.
Brian, it's a fabulous story. He was a crash ball centre. He's a lot more than that now. What's he added to his game, particularly since Andy Farrell took over?
Well, first of all, I think he's silenced the naysayers because he's definitely become an integral part of this Irish team and has been a huge component of the success. Yeah, I think he's evolved and changed his game, but the popularity with the people in the stands here. If you ask the vast majority of kids under 15, they'll say he's a favourite player. My daughter mascot 2 weeks ago, favourite player Bundee Aki. So he's a hugely popular character with the general public because of his demeanour, because of the smiley face, but because he is who he is. You know, that he represents the best of himself. And he's been outstanding for Ireland, the evolution of his game, and I thought we saw against France, we've got some clips of the things that he's added to his game. It's the decision making. First up, as soon as he sees Dante turning his shoulders to the sideline, Ireland want to go out the back there, but he says, no, that's an advantage line for me. So he reads the game particularly well. Obviously, he's had a couple of red cards. He's gone with some high shots in the past, but now it feels like his timing is really spot on, and that offload game, that post-contact meters added with the offload is everything in our game now. That's changing the point of contact, keeping defenses guessing, and he has the capacity to be able to make really good decisions, doing the right thing at the right time, and having guaranteed go forward to any team is a must, and he has provided that for us. And the final clip around cleverness, trying to get the centre split. He doesn't go chasing the kick. He tries to get himself to the right edge, knowing that there's a centre on the left edge. That's just really good thinking very late on in the game, knowing that if they do come to his side, well, they've got some speed with him out in the wing and good decision making with maybe some loose forward. So for me, a really intelligent footballer these days, Jamie.
Yeah, unbelievable player. Like I was a ball carrier in 12, right? No doubt he's a complete player, but his super strength is his carry and his angles of running, his low centre of gravity. I think he's the best inside centre in world rugby at the minute. I don't say that lightly. I think he's an unbelievable player who is a focal point. I think now in Test rugby, you need someone in the midfield who can spearhead your attack. He's going to prove pivotal to Ireland's chances today.